Dice Age is made possible thanks to the support of our patrons. Thank you very much, and enjoy the show.
The Empire of Maca has existed for nearly 1,000 years. Founded and ruled by Avon the Main, the immortal empress, it quickly expanded its borders thanks to the overwhelming power of its mages and the shrewd politics of its nobles. Now it has fully conquered the centre of the continent of Elmera, and although war has ended, peace still eludes its populace. As the Empire nears its first millennia, the signs of turmoil have become more frequent and apparent. Monsters are becoming more bold, nobles plot schemes of usurpation, and whispers of rebellion hang heavy in the slums. This gave rise to the adventurer. These strong individuals of all races and classes lend their might to the citizens of Maca to drive back monstrous incursions. There are even adventurers who perform deeds so noble that the people can see beyond their race to the hero that lays within. There are those who criticise these adventurers and claim they're nothing more than pawns used to advance the political machinations of nobles. Despite the immortal Empress herself making fewer and fewer appearances, there are those whose faith in the Empire remains unshaken. But the wise know that it only takes a few sparks to ignite the flames of change. Allow me to introduce you to these sparks. Welcome to Elmera.
Hello and welcome to Dice Age, a real play D&D show. My name is Jack and I'm your wonderful dungeon master. With me as always are our equally wonderful heroes. Would you all go around and introduce yourselves?
Hi, my name's Alice Rose, and I play T, the elven sorceress.
Hey, I'm Mitchell, and I play Essa Reyes, the human rogue.
Hi, I'm Zach. I'm playing Tauros, your tiefling paladin.
Hello, I'm Trey, and I will be playing Oberon Perseus Maximus Germanius Cornelius Alexander Claudius II, your drow fighter.
Hey, where's AJ? He didn't introduce himself as Edgar, the half-elf blood hunter.
I don't know, but hold up. Does anyone else notice the suspicious campfire in the corner of the studio?
Yeah. You mean the one over there with the weird ramshackle hut with camouflage all over it?
Yeah, this smells like another bit.
I'll get him. Hey, AJ.
Well. I thought I saw a ghost for a second there. It's been a long time, Mitch.
You mean a week ago? Can we cut this out, man? We got a Dice Age episode to record.
Dice Age. Huh. I haven't heard that name in years. But I told you, General, I'm retired.
Nope, I'm done. Someone else talk to him.
I got it. Hold on. Hey, buddy, what's up with the fake gray beard and that long fake gray hair? This is
Zachariah. Man, you haven't changed a bit. Last I saw you was at that battlefield with...
Oh no! He's gonna try to do a war flashback. AJ, come on, we got an episode to do. We could really use a recap.
Recap? I see how it is. I told you all, I'm retired. After everything with Obiddies, I've read my last cap.
Hey, Zach, let it go. We could just do a normal recap for once.
Oh, I see how it is. As soon as I get out, you pull me back in.
Nah, dude, it's fine. We could do a different recap.
I'm not the same man I was before, Alan. I can't come up with incredibly intelligent, elaborate, and impressive recaps off the cup like I used to.
I don't think anyone would use those words to describe them.
But if you really need an old man to come out of retirement...
We really don't.
I guess I can oblige. Call an old friend, get up to some hijinks with a deviant character, as we discuss entering the caves under Avon. Oh, maybe I get actual penguins for the part where we meet the celestial being that follows the dead god Fomora, kills Aren Telekaroth. Could be like a happy feet thing.
You know what? Maybe we just talk about everything real fast and get on with the episode.
Very funny, Captain. But I know you need me. No better recapper out there. But again, I'm retired.
Okay.
What do you mean? Okay.
If you want to not do it, that's fine. We can just talk about learning from KFC that there's a being guarding the point of coalescence that he was sent to kill.
Yeah, but you need someone to overcomplicate it, right?
We're good. I can just talk about how we fought some really fucky monsters that we struggled to kill.
While I'm dressed up as one of those monsters, which I would definitely do if you asked, but I'm retired.
Which is fine, honestly. It's refreshing to not have to do a big bit for this. Like, I can just say we followed KFC to a room the being used to be in. We stumbled on a secret door with a trap that hurt a couple of us.
Well, if I wasn't retired, which is on the table, I could do a whole bit as Colonel Sanders, like do a funny little accent.
Nah, we're good, and thank God you're not. I can just say in a totally normal voice that we ended up finding a being that looked a lot like the celestial followers of Medir. Also, most of us may be slightly charmed.
That was actually really nice. I could get used to this new recap style.
Okay, fine. You've convinced me. I'll unretire.
Nah, old man, we're good.
Yeah, we're
Yeah,
pretty
no,
good.
Yeah,
I think
I mean,
we're good.
I like this a lot.
Yeah.
I'm cool with that.
Hey, guys, wait, come on, guys,
All right,
please.
and as we walk away from the old man shambling in the corner, we return to the world of Elmera. We return to the caves under Avon, where you all have found yourselves in the presence of a being that looks a lot like what you would consider, or what the Sylvanist Church would consider, a celestial in the service of Medir, or maybe even in the service of Morrigan herself. However, you have been informed by your new friend Kilzaren Telekaroth, or KFC for short, that he is, in fact, a fiend. One that's dangerous and needs to be destroyed. However, upon entering this place, several of you failed wisdom saves, forcing you all to enter into a sort of calm, emotional state as you approach this being.
Almost all of us. I think, wasn't it?
Me and Zach were the only
and
ones who didn't
Tauros?
fail.
Yep.
Yes. So Tauros and Edgar, you are Tauros
Essa.
and Essa, you are the only ones who have who are not feeling magically calmed in the presence of this creature. So, and I believe that what he said to you all as you approached at the end of the last episode was something along the lines of, "Oh, thank goodness, you're here. I need help."
Didn't they mention that they were trapped?
Right, I've been trapped.
On hearing that, Oberon's just gonna kind of a little shocked at the presence of this being, as something he would recognize a lot more than KFC.
Right. And just to remind everyone, a little zoom in of exactly what he looks like.
So fucking cool.
I know we can't really see because of the hair, but does he have the pointed ears?
He does indeed have pointed ears that mark him as something Sylvan or Elven.
Okay. It's just hard to see if he has them with the hair and
Right.
combo. Okay. Oberon's just going taking it back, but just, what do you mean you're trapped?
He is going to gesture behind him. Oberon, I believe you're the only one who can see this, actually. Except I do believe with, I think T moved her dancing lights a little further down. And I'm going to just move them a little further. So you see there's a large pile of treasure, gems, gold, but at the very end, directly behind this being, is a large sapphire. Not quite as big as it looks on the map right there, but like a good baseball sized sapphire. As he gestures to it, he says, "This gem was used to tether me into this space, and while it still exists, I am unable to leave these caves, and I was tricked into staying here when I knew that what I was needed of me was to return to my lord's side back in the realm outside of this one.
Insight check.
Mm-hmm.
I'm guessing that this calming aura is like making him much more like approachable, and like instead of like a total stranger that we may be suspicious of, it's almost like an ally kind
Right.
of.
It's less of so yeah,
Mind
so
control.
Killsy KFC has been like telling you he's a fiend, he's an enemy, he's someone you need to be afraid of. So, normally you would be like on guard like Tauros and Essa, like being like, "Oh, I don't think we can trust them." It's not so much a feeling of no, he's cool, but more of a feeling of doubt.
That's
It's
fair
more
enough.
like you're feeling a doubt that that KFC was telling you the truth.
They're
You're
very
not
much like let's hear him out.
Yeah.
right. Okay, I'm just going to roll a little thing here.
14's a good roll for me, but I have a feeling this guy's gonna have a
Some
way higher
beefy-
persuasion and deception score than my insight.
Sorry, just a second. Okay, Essa, you hear him and you're like, okay, he's still suspicious, but I don't necessarily get the vibe that he's not telling the truth. Tauros, you see him talking about wanting to return to the outer realm, and you can't help but notice that there's sort of twitch, a sort of subtle reaction of his own words that lets you think, no, that's not right.
Mhm. Troll's kind of like gives like he gives Essa kind of like a nudge and like kind of gives him a look and just like looks back. What are you exactly?
He kind of looks a little surprised that you would ask him that, but then he says, "Why, my good paladin, I'm a servant of your god, Nadir. I was brought here to keep watch over this sacred realm, but alas, a group of demons forced their way in, and when I attempted to defend this region from them, they unfortunately bested me and imprisoned me here."
What kind of demons?
He looks over to KFC and then says, "Servants of the wicked lady Fomora."
Oh no. Uh-oh.
I feel like that's gonna get an insight check from Oberon.
Mm-hmm.
Just because now he hears
And
two
from Edgar.
completely different stories.
Absolutely.
And me. Great.
Let's go.
Ooh.
T, now you trust this guy. Like, he seems on the level.
Yeah. Good. That's good.
I think I heard Edgar was going to.
Oh, 12, not a 20.
Edgar, I would give you advantage on this just because of your distrust generally of these things, but because you've succumbed to the effect, you will only be getting that 12. You don't necessarily believe him in the sense of like bad guys trapped him, but it would make sense to you that servants of Fomora would be opposed to a servant of Nadir. And then Oberon. There's a part of you that like wants this to be true. That part of you that's still like Oberon's never been a very devout sylvanist, I don't think. But you were brought up in it, and that's what you know. So you want to trust this celestial, this being that from all of your time as a member of the Sylvanist faith, you recognize as someone who would be a servant of Medea, a servant of your gods. But because he only rolled a 21 on his deception check,
Let's fucking
Oh
go.
my god.
you see through it. And you know, if an agent of Fomora attacked him, why would it imprison him? Why wouldn't it just kill him? He's lying.
Oberon's like, who's just kind of standing there, like hand on the halberd, like it just tightens around the shaft, like, and he just doesn't say anything right now, but he's brewing.
Mm-hmm. Bing says, please, don't. And he gestures to KFC again. Don't hate your friend. I see that it's only a small being of that wicked woman, and it probably on its own was deceived. At this point, KFC, like in an angry, like flapping his little penguin hands, and just goes, My lady does not lie. My lady does not lie. You are the one who is wicked. You are the one who is false. We must defeat this being. It is what we came here to do. What I came here to do. Do not let it deceive you, friends.
What does the angel react to? Does the angel react to anything to that?
The
Or is he just kind of like, ha ha ha?
the angel just kind of like sighs, shakes his head like somberly, like just says, I see that it has already fallen too far. I hate to ask this to you all, but we may have to defeat this creature. It seems as if it will become violent if you free me.
I mean, why'd I have to roll high on that insight? Why can't I believe you?
It
I
is
wanted
going
to
to
you.
make a persuasion check. The people who need to roll insight are not Tauros and Essa. You do not have to roll insight to try to or wisdom saves against this. But the people who have been affected will. However, Oberon, because you saw through that deception, I'm going to say like you kind of break free of it. So
Okay.
you will still have to roll, but you'll roll with advantage.
Okay, that makes sense.
And T, you will also roll with advantage, as this is a sort of charm effect.
Okay.
All right.
Edgar's
Wisdom
just
save?
fucked.
Wisdom saves against his
I would also-
persuasion.
That's on
Oh.
ancestry.
Oh yes,
I
yes,
said,
yes.
yeah, have it eligible. So.
Nope, that's 6.
Oh,
Damn it.
Again, minus
is-
2.
the one who trusted KOC the most is at the
wait,
stabs him.
wait. We all get Tauros's aura bonus.
Oh yeah,
Yes, that's true.
True.
That's true.
I don't think that's going to help me
I
much.
don't think it's gonna help you very much.
2019-8.
2019-8.
Yep.
He says this, and as he says it, you all like feel a kind of pulse around you from this like strange, like it's almost a sweet smelling miasma, like a kind of incense smell. And this like subtle pulse as he says that you'll have to destroy KFC. And thanks to the aura of Tauros, he and Oberon both succeed against his persuasion check of 19.
Oh baby.
Oh, that was
Oh,
good
God.
call.
Plus
Great.
2 for the win.
Oh,
Unfortunately,
good
though, Edgar, you feel as though he speaks truth.
Mm.
And I'm going to need everyone to roll initiative.
Oh,
Please roll bad. Please roll bad, Edgar.
Nat 20, AJ. Nat 20, do it, you coward.
That's a 24.
Oh,
Damn it.
KFC better fucking run because the chance.
We still just gonna do the rules that Wound will just go after me in initiative.
Yes.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay.
Talk about the rules. Talk about rules telling us
That
stories.
was so clutch. Oh my
Good
goodness.
call on that. Good catch on that,
Oh
Troy.
my-
Holy shit.
Oh my god, that would have been me, he, and Edgar, and you two having to protect this little chicken.
And Oberon would have helped fucking Oberon, so Wound would have helped Oberon, so
Yeah,
we would have lost fight
Wound will follow over.
Would have followed
Yeah.
my orders. Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
Woon would have just body blocked the door, keeping you guys from leaving.
All right, Edgar, you go first.
So am I technically charmed at this point, or is it?
I will
still...
say you are charmed, but you will be able to re-roll at the end of your turn.
All right. So what's in my mind is to take Killsar and Telecaroth out.
Yes.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh boy.
I'm just gonna.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Are gonna bonus action. Primal Avatar.
Yeah.
Ooh, which
Yeah, why
form
not?
are you taking?
I'll leave it up to you.
Be the story.
I think
Be the story. It would be poetic.
Edgar doesn't have control over this, so
Okay, roll me a d20. 5 or lower, it's the Asori.
okay.
One.
Nope.
Okay.
Fuck!
Oh,
It's me. If it's
man.
supposed to be a low roll, it's gonna be high, guys.
All right, so Edgar transforms into his sylvan form. Let me just switch that over.
That's not gonna be a fun sight for Killsy.
Yeah. Killsy's gonna hate that.
Yeah.
God.
I mean,
Yes.
it kind of tracks that would be the form you turn into right now if you're opposing Fomora.
It would have been
Yep.
so cool if he turned into the Asori
I'm
form.
going
That
to
fucking
switch that
angel
to
saw that.
GM layer. And then I'm gonna put in a life bar for you on your Sylvan token.
Cool.
How did you set up a second form token? Because I was going to ask you about that, Jack.
I just made another character sheet.
Okay. Okay.
and
I
That's
can
it.
was
show
just
you. I
curious.
can actually show you a way. There's a way to make an actual rollable table and put the tokens in there, and it rolls and will randomly choose a token, and you can just drag it onto the map.
I could do that. This was just in the moment.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
Yeah. No. I'm just. Yeah, I got you.
all right. So yeah, it's Edgar's turn. Actually, I have to un-GM you so that you actually show up in the turn order. So just a second. Actually, I'll just add your Sylvan form to the.
And just give it 24.
Yeah.
Cool. Fuck.
Do it, AJ.
All right, we're just gonna pull out Firebrand.
Okay. I did just give you a very cool new sword, didn't I?
Yep. Yep. Please, for the love of God, be 16.
20.
16 hits.
That must
Not what I
just
was-
hit.
Overall,
Not what I wanted.
I'm
God
going to- I'm
fucking damn it.
I'm going to interceptor that. You don't get
Oh,
the
guys, I
lightning
rolled
on
max damage. Oh no, it's already been Crimson Righted.
No, he
Oh,
did crimson.
okay.
He crimson
I'm
righted
going-
his weapons at right when you guys
Cool.
entered the
Yeah.
dungeon.
I'm going to interceptor that. Then.
Okay. A
It's
D20.
26 damage.
How long does the Crimson Right last?
I think it.
Until he goes unconscious or until he drops his
Yeah.
weapon.
Yeah, I think we mentioned that last time.
Mhm.
6
Okay,
plus
so that's down
9.
9. So that's
All right,
down
17 damage.
All right.
17 damage.
So
My
you
first
deal
hit.
17 damage to kill KFC.
Second attack,
Ooh, KFC, a chunky little boy.
19,
19 hits
not
as
taking-
well.
22
17 not-
damage.
17 not taking as much as I was expecting.
He's a CR5 creature, so he's not pathetic.
Jack, can I do my unwavering mark on Edgar? It just says when you hit a creature with. Oh, sorry. No, I was thinking Sentinel, not Interceptor. My bad. Never mind.
You've already used your reaction.
Yeah, you've already
Yeah.
used your reaction, so no, unfortunately.
Yeah.
At the end of your turn, if you aren't going to use any movement,
No, I think I'm in a good spot here.
and your bonus action was to transform, correct?
Yes.
All right. At the end of your turn, make me a Wisdom saving throw.
All right. Still advantage because it's charm.
Yep.
Come on, baby. Nat 20.
Ooh,
That's a
baby.
nat 20. Yeah, no, that breaks you out of the charm, and KFC looks to you and says, "Child of Thamora, I know you did not mean it." Wank.
Sorry. I'm sorry.
God
I'm
damn.
sorry.
Hate this man.
Look at this man.
Wank this
Skewer
man.
this man.
Wank.
My child. My
Hey, look,
child. I know
whack
you
his
didn't mean it.
whack.
Tauros.
All right. Does he kind of see him snap out of it?
I'd say so, yeah.
I say immediately, I'm so sorry.
Mhm.
Okay. Oh, baby. This thing's looking fucking tough. This thing's looking beefy. Trey, what's your armor class? What's the Oberon's armor class?
It's lower now. It's just a 14 now.
Okay. Well then, okay. You might benefit anyways altogether. So I'm gonna bonus action Shield of Faith. He kind of looks over to Oberon, be like, "We doing this?" And you see him kind of almost like a shaky hand grab Medir's holy symbol to cast Shield of Faith. He doesn't want to get close to this thing. He's kind of fucking scared of this thing.
You can just hold your action if you want.
He's gonna hold his action and just like he has his sword ready, but I feel like legitimately you can kind of see fear in his eyes when he's looking at this thing like, oh man, this is one of my God's angels, my guy. This is kind of scary, but he's gonna ready it like an attack if case he comes close.
Okay. So you're just going to hang back and take a defensive position, ready an attack.
Yeah.
Position.
Yep.
Okay. All right. It is Tuama's turn. Tuama is going to activate his beguiling sight.
Oh boy.
God fucking damn it.
I will say,
We're all 30 feet.
nope.
No!
Move.
He can move!
Yeah, he can move.
His legs.
He has huge wings.
He has legs!
We didn't know he could move.
All right. I will say
Woon have rolled a wisdom save to see if he attacks Killzillion to lick her off?
no. I'm gonna say Woon is fully devoted to you as his master.
Okay.
So you don't have to worry about that.
Gotcha.
I will also say, Edgar, you are immune to the beguiling sight. I'm going to say that you've already succumbed and succeeded over it.
Yay.
Everyone else, though, this will be your
Oh.
first time going up against it.
Damn it. That's 15.
What's Tauros' thing?
Yeah,
Ooh.
15. That's why I fail.
All right. Tauros, you are immune. Oberon, you are immune.
Okay.
T,
Turn order.
we need a wisdom save from you for
With advantage.
wisdom
Tuama's
save.
beguiling sight.
Cool.
it's also-
Is that advantage or
Yes,
straight?
because you are Fey ancestry.
So I'm just realizing how massive it was that. Oh no!
Ooh.
No,
how-
plus 2.
She-
Plus
plus
2.
two.
from
Oh.
Tauros.
Plus 2.
All right.
Yeah, she passes.
Yep.
All right,
Passes.
T, you are immune to beguiling sight from now on. You do
I'm
not
quite
have to
literally.
worry.
This is
Nice.
the opposite of her before, but I'm the one who failed.
Guys, can you imagine if Tauros had failed that initial save and he didn't give us his paladin aura because he was under
We'd
the
be fucked.
control? We would
Yep.
be in so much trouble.
It
Ooh.
would be much worse.
All right. So,
All he does.
yeah, no, that's it. That's all he does. Just kidding. He has that big ass spear for a reason, guys.
Don't walk
Is
forward.
he gonna stab himself?
Watch his eye
Yes,
become
Mitchell. He's
Jesus.
going to stab himself. That's
Oh, fuck
exactly
you.
what
He's a
gonna
blood
do.
hunter.
Good.
He's a blood.
So he's going to move up one more square, and then he
Oh,
is
no.
going to take his spear and attempt to slash it down against Tauros.
Uh-oh.
No.
His Schleierjäger.
14 to hit.
14 to hit.
Does not hit.
All right. Another attack with the Schleierjäger.
15
15
also doesn't hit.
does not hit. And then he is going to raise up a hand and motion it outwards. And he is going to do, do, do. Send a beam of radiant light out towards. He's actually going to try this one over onto Oberon.
Why? ¿Por qué? ¿Por qué?
It's just a really fancy.
I'm going
stupid
to
flame.
I
use my
believe.
reaction to Blood Curse of the Eyeless, so I'm going to subtract a d6 from it.
Okay, I think Oberon, you also had
Oh,
a Shield
fuck.
of Faith on it, right?
I do
Yes.
have Shield of Fate.
Yeah, okay.
So he's at 16, I think, right now.
Yeah, I'm at 16. No, that's still
Just one up.
Okay.
Damn it.
To be fair, this is a recharge, so it's not doing this every round. So that's 15 radiant damage onto Oberon.
I can take it. Yeah.
And he's just going to, as his turn is ending, he's going to look to you, Essa, and say, "Your friends have turned against you. Please help me defeat them." Oberon.
Oberon, upon this happening, like, his blood just, like, boils in his veins as all he can think about is how this supposed symbol of, like, what his people's culture, their, like, righteousness and, like, justice is supposed to represent is just lying, turning his friends against one another, and not even so much for the injustice of KFC, but more of just the injustice of what this creature is representing. It's representing all the ugly sides of his culture that he hasn't wanted to like acknowledge directly. And as his blood just boils, like you see the veins in his arms pop out, and he just grits his teeth. And I would like to use my bonus action to rage.
Woo!
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh, yeah, baby. Yeah, you entered that rage.
And then we bum rushing them.
All right.
So that's one attack with lightning break.
Okay. That's a hit.
For 25. I would like to unwavering mark him.
Okay.
Cool. Damage. Ooh, so that's 21
Ooh.
points of damage.
Ooh,
God,
baby.
God damn.
That's 21 damage.
All right, second attack.
That's
That's
that's another
26.
nasty hit. Let's
Fuck
see
yeah.
it.
God.
For 14,
Ooh.
not as good.
Buster
Okay,
boy.
And he's pretty pissed, so we're emptying the tank here. Action surge.
Okay.
Oh my God.
Hell yeah.
That's another
21.
hit.
For 15.
Okay.
And their fourth attack.
Oh, yeah.
25. For
Holy shit.
18.
Oh, my
God
God.
fucking damn.
What are you?
Okay.
A
Well,
monster.
so
So as he like just runs up to him, like the halberd swings out, and the first one's just he tries to this thing's words, its sickening words are what's causing this. So Oberon's going to just try and directly go for the head in this scenario. So it's like just all like neck shots and above at this rate.
hell yeah. You deal 68 damage total to this guy.
Oh, what on?
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Jack, give him the one. Jack, give
Hey,
him the
guess
one.
what? Guess what my hit points are at though? 69.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
You did it at the funny number.
We hit the funny number. Unfortunately, it is now Essa's turn. Essa,
Do I have to attack?
you are charmed. So let me see here.
It's not like Crown of
It's
Madness.
not like
that
Crown of
gives you
Madness.
the
It's not like that.
Or I have
but,
to use my action to do something, right?
no, but
Okay.
You believe the
can't-
creature.
yeah, you can't target him with any harmful abilities or magical effects.
And
I
you
wasn't gonna do
believe
that.
everything
Yeah.
he said.
I
And
wasn't
you
gonna do-
believe
Yes, go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry, you just believe KFC is evil and
Yeah.
lying.
Yeah. The reason I was asking that is because my Discipline of the Legion ability, I need to have an action. So I'll use my action and the charm effect on me if I can. Because my dispel
Put that up real quick.
Yeah.
I think
This is the same thing I used to get out of the not Crown of Madness, some other ability.
it was Crown Madness, but you didn't have anybody next to you. I think for
Yeah,
this,
on your turn you can sorry.
Yeah, if you can post it into the.
Yeah. So for me, he specifically told me to attack Kilzarent to Lekarath. I don't think he made that clear for Essa.
Yeah, he said your friends have turned against you.
He did say, "Help me defeat them."
Yeah.
he did
okay.
say that.
That's
So
very fair. Yeah, that's very fair. Okay.
So what we'll do is I'll have
That's why I
him make
wanted
a
to
persuasion check with advantage, and you can make a contested wisdom save.
Okay.
Okay. Persuasion with advantage. Ooh,
Yeesh.
that's a 23.
I'm gonna have to fucking crit, which I don't. Yeah.
No, so
Whoa.
unfortunately, you will be convinced to attack your allies.
Okay. I'm just gonna turn to T, who I know is a magic user, and those can be dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it.
yes,
You strategic
spill the
fuck.
tea.
Don't!
Spill the
Whose
tea.
side are you on?
21.
I'm on the
God
side of
damn it.
chaos.
I hate you.
Yeah,
Does
that's-
21 hit you?
Yes, that hits me.
I want to hear you say it.
My AC is 15.
I want to
When the
hear
fuck
you
did they turn
bleed.
evil?
12 points of damage, and then
Ooh.
hold on, let me check for something but Wells of the Grave. I wonder if it has to be a sneak
It
attack.
has to be on
you
sneak
have to
attack.
do
Okay.
sneak attack.
Gotcha.
But I will say you could because you didn't move, you could have done your
Bonus attacks and steady aim.
yeah.
I think steady aim
Why are
only
you
works on
helping
ranged
him?
attacks, though.
Let me check. Well, it makes sense because it's aim, but
You can
bonus
aim
action.
and
Nope.
Ne-
Any
that's-
attack.
Any
It's
attack.
any-
Okay.
It's usually like range attack though, because you can't move, and usually people are at a range.
Gotcha.
When you're right
Yeah.
I
Give,
feel like Essa would do that.
all right.
Would have done that.
Roll again. Okay,
Um,
so it's still
Take it.
only the normal damage, but you
but
also add the
sneak
sneak attack.
16. I'm sorry.
I love you, Alice.
I love you
Uh,
too.
Hate all of you.
Who are you targeting with Wells from the Grave?
Kills are
Can okay, question.
Mm-hmm.
Can I use my my hold attack to attack Essa to try to pull his aggro towards me?
He did
You,
have an
After
attack
seeing him
of-
attack T.
I think you had it triggered if someone attacked KFC.
you had it.
No, I had it until anyone started approaching me.
So,
I think
but
you were holding an attack to attack a hostile if he approached
It's
you.
a specifically hostile. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it
angel
would.
approach.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep.
I don't think it'll
Okay.
trigger for that then.
For held actions, you just have to be super specific.
Yep.
Yeah.
And who are you targeting with Wells from the Grave?
I guess I'll target Oberon with it since he's the one immediately attacking the angel,
All right.
Okay.
Do it.
which should be
15 hit points.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I tried to get out of this.
They don't sound that sorry.
No,
They
they don't.
don't.
Audience, they're smiling. They're very
Yeah.
clearly smiling.
So
Audience,
that's
they are
7.
currently-
Is that
they're
psychic
current-
damage?
Yeah, it's I don't resist it. I don't
Yeah.
resist it. There's a quirked up Essa right outside.
Are they goaded with the sauce? They might.
They might be.
be.
They might be.
They might.
At the end of your turn, give me that wisdom save.
Give me a second.
Plus 2 along with your other bonuses because of Taurus's aura.
I have
Oh,
no
that is
bonuses,
the plus
just
2. That is the plus 2.
15 plus 2 is 17.
That's it.
That is just enough. That is
Oh.
just
Hey.
enough.
That's enough.
I thought it was 18 for a second. Oh,
No.
fuck. S immediately is like, I am sorry.
Paladin
Ow.
aura.
I think you owe T your healing potions.
Yeah, absolutely. That's bonus action. Actually,
Essa,
can't move because of
Essa,
city aim.
Now's
Yeah,
your
that's me.
chance. You can finally kill her for Lord Richmond.
I hate it.
I mean, you were a spy for Richmond.
We find
That's
out
true.
his ghost is now just Richmond.
No.
The ghost haunting him.
Once a spy, always a spy.
Okay. Ooh.
Live with
is-
rats, be a rat.
He is really hurt.
Yeah.
I think
Alice.
Kilzaren Telekaroth is going to I believe he's only used Cure Wounds once so far.
Yes, because he was going to use it twice, but then I used my lay on hands so we
Right.
could save it.
Okay, so he'll use his second Cure Wounds on to heal T
Thanks, buddy.
for 6 hit points.
Thanks,
Which has 21.
buddy.
He's about 20 now.
All right, that was Killsy's turn. He is
Oberon.
there.
I'm also Oberon never had wound go when
Oh, yeah,
Oberon
wound
went
didn't go.
last.
That's
round.
right.
That would-
Wound is kind of in a precarious situation right now.
Okay.
He can't really squeeze
I
through
think
people.
we would need at least Tauros to move.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would need Tauros and Edgar.
Okay.
So Wound will hold his action to attack if the guy flies over within him.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I forgot that meaty round, the last round with Oberon. We didn't do wound, but that makes sense.
On to T.
Great. Okay. Well, with my plethora of hit points,
You're goaded with the HP.
yeah, what he said.
Is she busting it down crone style? I think she might be.
Yes.
She purposely makes us afraid of her.
I'm gonna
You
kill
can't
this
hit her
man.
again.
Ooh,
nothing to
I
do
have
with
a theory, but I don't know if T has the balls to test it right now.
Is it
Okay.
a game theory?
Oh my god.
Who is this guy?
Fat Pat.
I kind of want to like cast Dispel, but
Okay.
I feel like he's got some
You
sort
might
of
wanna-
like
Yeah, make like a
visual thing to him.
maybe try an Arcana test first, just so that
Yeah.
Yeah, if you want to do an Arcana check to try to ascertain the nature of what's binding him, you can do that.
Would that be an action?
No, I'm gonna start doing a new thing where like you guys observing things. If I think it's something that like you're not trying to like see, it's something that you would be able to just see in the heat of battle. Let's do that. Like I wouldn't let you like
Make a history check.
like like that would probably be
Okay.
an action, but you just like seeing what's going on right now. I don't think there's any problem with you
'Cause
just using an
my
observatory Arcana.
wild crazy conspiracy theory is that this is not as celestial a being as we think.
Okay.
So I think he's got some sort of like disguise or like some sort of
Yeah.
But keep in mind
going on.
also, like something he said is that he's chained here, and dispel magic removes magic.
So
That's true.
with a
But you can target it,
Mhm.
right?
You can't. So with a 14 Arcana check, you're observing him. You're trying to see like a shimmer of illusion or like something like a glamour effect or something like that. You do not see any of that. The being that you see before you is how he is. This is his form. However, you do notice there is a subtle, almost like a string of magical energy extending from that sapphire to him. It does seem as if you can't exactly see the length of that tether, but you know that he is indeed tethered by the sapphire.
Okay.
And with
Good
that,
information
yeah,
gathering.
I will say, I think that would be enough for you to confirm that dispelling on him or on the sapphire would you'd probably have to roll. It wouldn't be something as simple that you could just with a dispel magic, but that would sever the connection, the tether between him and the sapphire.
Okay. Now my conspiracy theory is that the sapphire is some sort of like power thing, but I can poke into that later. For now, trees right up, or Oberon's right up on him, so I can't do like a burning hands kind of thing.
I mean, if you get right between him and Tauros, the cone of burning hands would just hit him and not Oberon, but you would be getting right in.
I don't
You
want to
would
get
get-
into melee with that
You get
motherfucker.
right up.
So
Yeah.
I'm going to cast Zac, aka Magic Missile.
Okay.
magic missile.
First level magic missile.
Yes.
Okay.
cast Zach. T just grabs Zach from the real world and chucks him.
Yeah.
Oh my!
All right, roll the damage.
Yes, that is 3 of them. So, wah, wah, wah.
Ooh, not bad. 12 damage.
Oh, total.
Unfortunately, he is immune to force damage.
Motherfucker.
Also,
Good to
unfortunately,
know.
I'm a liar. He did take the full 12 damage.
You know what? I'm actually glad about that.
Also, unfortunately, Jack lied about being a liar. So,
God damn.
Audience, this is why we have trust issues within this group.
Unfortunately,
It's
skill issue.
It's the one of us always lies, one of us always tells the truth, but they're both fucking liars.
Yeah, that's what Slander's like.
Any
Okay,
movement or
that's my
bonus
turn.
action from T?
She's just gonna take a step back.
Okay. All right,
Mhm.
Edgar.
All right, I'll move through allies around that space to skirt around to right here,
Okay.
and we're gonna take 2 stabs with Firebrand.
Yep, with advantage from flanking.
Firebrand.
26.
26 hits.
Nice.
Yeah.
For 19 on the first one.
Ooh,
And second, 23
that hits as well.
for 19
Oh
my
on the second
God.
one.
38
Nice.
total
And
damage.
then
Fuck yeah.
bonus action, I'm going to Crimson Right my claws, my unarmed strike.
Okay.
So I'm going to take 4.
Mm.
And that's my turn.
Okay. Tauros.
All right, we're gonna.
Oh, I'm
join
going to
this
brand
party.
of castigation because I could do that on an attack.
So that
he
makes
is
it
branded.
no
No additional damage on it yet, but if he attacks someone else, he's going to take psychic damage.
he's marked by Oberon and he's castigated by his... That's a nasty
He is an
combo.
aware-
Ooh,
Okay,
that's a nasty
so-
combo.
I'm going to go. Can I go around him like this? Can I get over here?
Let me see. That would be
to do that, you would have to walk. Wait, he's got a spear, so you would never leave his attack of opportunity range.
Yeah.
Even if you went.
Oh
around
yeah,
the
yeah.
walkway.
You'd be good. Yeah, you could.
Okay,
You have
I'm
enough
gonna
movement to do that.
I'm gonna scoot there, so get out of the way. Please, God damn it! I was gonna compel duel this guy. I can't take concentration. It would drop.
Do it!
Shield
Do
of
it,
Faith.
pussy!
Do it!
pussy!
That would circumvent Shield of Faith, though, if you think about it, Zach.
What the hell? What are you
It
doing
works.
to him?
If it works,
Jack, listen. Jack, when all my attack one target
just give
for
me,
real
just give me,
killing him.
give
Oh
me
my
one
God.
more round so I can bloated agony him too, and then we'll be set.
Oh my god. Single enemies against your group just cannot get a break. Oh my god. Yeah, if you want to compel
Guess
duel,
what?
compel
Compel
duel.
duel.
That's what
I'm gonna
solves this,
drop
Jack. It's the
Shield of
ceiling
Faith. I'm gonna
10 feet
compel duel
higher
this
and he
guy.
flies up.
Oh my god. Yeah,
I'm
no.
gonna try to hit
Just
him.
one guy is not very effective against your group. That's a wisdom save.
Without
a wisdom
legendary-
save. I
Should
think.
not have had
Ah,
advantage, but he still succeeds.
Yeah, it's still like 16. I'm still gonna try to hit him.
That was great, though, Zach.
That would have been so awful.
Beautiful.
All we need is
Mac-
T casting fear on him so he can't move.
Uh, The 16,
23?
the 16 misses, but the 23 hits.
Compel
Yeah.
duels. Oh wait, compel duels only a bonus.
Bonus
action.
action.
Yep.
Wow.
11 damage.
Yeah, dude, that's
Nice.
paladins for you. Almost all their spells are bonus actions.
I
Yeah.
didn't realize compel duels.
It's
I'm pretty sure all their smites are bonus actions too.
yep.
Yes, all the smites. Only like
Yep.
the big spells are.
All right, Tuama's going to roll a d6 to see if he recharges his ability. He does.
Ooh.
All right, first attack. So here's the thing.
Uh-huh.
He's been trying. He tried to hit Oberon. I think he only hit Oberon with the ranged attack, right?
Yes, he
Yeah.
only hit me with the range.
Yeah,
He's
yeah,
tried
yeah.
hitting Tauros with Schley Diaga, and it's not worked out. So he's just like, okay, bad options all around. But I haven't tried against this guy, so maybe I can. He's going to try against Sylvan Edgar.
Because of unwavering mark,
you
he
get
has
an
disadvantage on all the attack rolls against the creature, not
right,
me.
and he also will invoke an opportunity attack from you just from attacking,
From
right?
Sentinel. From Sentinel, yeah.
From Sentinel, wasn't Unwavering Mark also something like that?
Oh, that gives me I can use my bonus action to hit him next turn because he attacks somebody.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow, that's ridiculous.
Wow.
Such a cool ability. I don't get to
Cavaliers
use
are
it enough.
fucking awesome.
I don't get to use it.
Oh no!
That's a miss.
Yeah.
Hey, Jack. I hit
Yeah.
for 21 points of damage.
Jack, as a realize, Cavaliers
just
are
20,
fucking dangerous.
just 20, but yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah, 20. Sorry.
7, 8, yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, well that's that. So he's like, okay.
He gets multi-attack.
No, he does. So he's like, well, that didn't work. So I'm gonna try to attack Oberon. I think he also gets disadvantage because of Brand of Castigation. Is that right?
No, he'll just take damage when he does this.
Okay.
No, the creature has to be within 5.
Okay.
The creature
5 feet of me. Okay, gotcha. I think
19.
Yeah.
19 hits.
Oh yeah, 19 hits.
17 radiant damage on Oberon.
17. Cool.
Yep.
I'm still good.
And what damage does he take because of castigation?
2. No, he doesn't, because he's not within 5 feet of me.
Because I'm not within
okay.
Yeah,
then he's like, oh, sweet.
Yeah.
So he's going to he will have disadvantage because it is a ranged attack. But he's going to again try Solus Redanta against Oberon.
Okay.
Only rolled a 12.
Yes.
Let's go.
All right, Oberon.
Finish this.
After just taking the spear to like the shoulder blade, as he holds out the hand to like do the spell, I think Oberon just like grabs the hand and forces it to the side as it just like beams off to the side, and Oberon's just going to like pissed beyond belief is just going to go 3 attacks, all with advantage.
Oh my god! All of them hit.
God,
Holy
shit. A 17 with the lowest number.
Zach.
13,
You guys are
15,
doing a lot better
33.
against this big celestial dude.
The Hornets were worse.
The Hornets were destroying you guys.
The fucking slimy, multi-eyed men beat us up more than an actual angel.
That's 13, Jack. And then because of Unwavering Mark, this attack adds half my fighter level to the damage.
Jesus Christ.
Zach, I'm very glad we didn't have to fight them because we would have died.
That's 16.
died.
So that's 29 plus 20, so that's 49 total damage.
Oh my god, he is still alive, but just barely. Oh my god.
So as like this attack comes and like it goes around, Oberon's just like roaring out at him and just, why do you have to be like this? As like the last stab comes in, just like pierces him right through the stomach.
You pierce him in the stomach, and as you're screaming, why do you have to be like this? He's just gonna like kind of chuckle and like grip onto the spear, and you feel like a surge of like radiant energy like charge through you, not damaging you, but just feeling his power. And he just like cocks a wry smirk at you and just says, I'm only doing that's what's natural to one of my kind.
No.
Can I do an insight check on that, Jack?
Yeah, you can do an insight check. $18. There's so you, as he's like dropping his facade, you see that there is like a sort of, he's not well in the way that you would imagine. Like he's taking some kind of pleasure in this that leads you to believe that he's not like altogether there, But there is something to how he says it that, like, chills you and makes you think, is he doing this because something happened to his celestial nature that corrupted him? Or is this just an exaggeration of his nature? And then Essa.
Wound.
Oh, sorry, yes,
Wound,
Wound.
that is right.
Wound, kill this man.
Kill this man. Kill.
Blam.
I think
The 14 misses, but the 26 hits. He is still
I will say,
up.
I was going to say, wound doesn't deal magical damage, if that makes any difference.
Oh, yes. So he only takes 6 piercing damage.
Yes.
Now to Essa.
God, I wish it had been Kilzer and Telecaros' turn and he could have finished this.
It's still a chance. There's
Oh,
still
yeah,
a
that's
chance.
true.
Could I? Let me ask this question. Could I probably not. Could I try to get under, not under Wound, but in the same spot as Wound to get flanking with Tauros, or is that impossible?
Give me an acrobatics check.
All right.
The big dog.
18.
Yeah, I'd say you can, you would have to go prone to do it, but you could. And at that point, hacking from prone, I don't believe is disadvantage. Let me double check.
I don't think so.
I think you just get advantage on hits against you.
Yeah. Nope, creature has
disadvantage on
attack
attack rolls from
Oh,
prone.
wow.
Damn it.
So
Mm,
yeah,
shit.
so the
Okay.
only way you could be there would be you'd have to get on the ground beneath Wound to do that.
Yeah. Okay. So I'll just.
Unless Oberon lets Wound allow you to mount him.
I just don't think Wound has that much trust in anybody right now.
That's
very
besides
fair.
Oberon,
That's very
especially in the
fair.
heat of combat.
So knowing that, if I can kind of retcon what I was going to do, could I stand here to get a better look at him and then steady aim with my bow? It'll be non-magical damage, but better chance of hitting him.
Yeah, go ahead.
Plus that sneak attack damage if I can get it. Damn, 10.
A 10 is
Well,
not
fuck.
enough to pierce his gleaming, chiseled celestial body.
Calm down. Calm down. We don't need all that.
That's my turn.
It is KFC's turn. And KFC is going to you have
Got this.
deceived my friends. You have hurt them. I will not let you continue your vile ways. And because he's a small creature, he's able to fly above Wound.
Get advantage.
And get advantage as he moves into position to attack Tuama with his sacred beak attack.
I was really hoping you pull a Holy Avenger or
crit.
something.
Double nat
nerd.
one. Double nat one. Double nat
He
one.
nat 20s.
Double nat one.
Alright.
Sorry.
Not a nat 20, but he still hits.
I would like to use my Interceptor fighting style to reduce the damage. Nah.
Damn it.
Oh. Unfortunately, that is not enough to finish the job.
Oh my god, kill this man!
T.
But
But
He has
invigorated.
multi-attack.
He does have multi-attack.
hell yes.
But it's that
Why?
he uses one cantrip in one action. The only cantrip he has that can deal damage is Sacred Flame.
No way.
Hey, it's not impossible.
So Tuama has to. Okay, Tuama only has a +2 to his dex. So
We need the 13
He
or
rolls
higher.
he needs a
20.
13 or higher.
One.
Oh my god!
How
Even
does this
even with resistance, that is enough to kill Tuama.
That's amazing. Kilzarenta Lekaroth actually killed him.
Killed the fiend.
All
He
right,
did it.
so Kilzarenta Lekaroth, like I said, you deceived my friends. You betrayed what you were meant to do. I am here to put an end to you, fiend.
Oh
blasts
my
him
God.
with radiant light for 6 damage. And that puts an end to Tuama.
Yeah, can this episode be named The Good, the Bad, and the Penguin Blues?
Absolutely.
I
Guys,
was thinking Powerpuff Penguin.
that's also
Oh,
good. Guys,
we'll have to
KFC
vote.
did
We'll have
it.
to vote for titles.
KFC managed to destroy Tuama the Fiend. As he
KFC.
burns with radiant energy, you see his
KFC,
form.
the Kentucky Fried Celestial.
Oh, mess. This is a mess.
I'm sorry. It was in my head. I wanted to say
so
a word, I forgot.
Mitchell has been fucking on one the last couple weeks.
Oh my god.
and I'm
Okay.
here for it.
Amazing.
Oh, school's doing this to me.
Amazing. So yeah, so this former celestial, you see as like he takes this final burst of sacred flame, his body begins to like sort of fall apart, like he's being reduced to like just the divine energy that was used in his creation, and he looks at you all and just says, "You're all fools. This is not the end. Death is never the end. I will see you when you cross that plane, and I will defeat." And with another like whack, a slap of the wing against his face, and he just poofs into motes of light, and his body is destroyed, and you no longer feel that oppressive miasma. Additionally, that sapphire at the end just shatters into a million pieces.
Huh.
Oh.
Well, that all seemed to work out quite well.
Killsy is like, he's got his little penguin wings on his hips, and he's just like, whack, 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 whack.
Bravo. Bravo, darling. That was incredible.
And he is just like, I could not have done it without the great allies that I have found in my time of need. And he looks all around all of you. Whack, whack, whack.
Yeah,
We're very proud of you.
T, by the way, take this. I'm gonna hand to you one of the fucking potions and go, apologies for stabbing you.
She kind of snatches out of his hand with a little more aggression that is strictly necessary.
It's just
Thank you.
fair.
What kind of potion is it?
It's just a regular healing potion. It's just
Okay,
one of the ones we
thank
got.
you.
Oberon at this point, like, you see that, like, the veins that, like, are still in his arms and his neck are still, like, just, like, as if his entire body is just, like, tense to the max, as he's just breathing heavy, as he, like, has, like, multiple, like, searing wounds on his body, and he just, like, takes a deep breath, and as he just lets it out, you just see his body, like, slowly begin to relax, and he just, like, cracks his neck to the side.
I'd say Woon as well, like during this fight, Woon has also been like, you know, feeding off of matching Oberon's energy, and as Oberon seems to calm from his rage, like Woon's fur kind of like starts to fall down, and he himself also seems to just like enter into a more relaxed state, matching the energy of his master.
Toros at this point would feel a very long, sharp fingernail tapping his shoulder as Sylvan Edgar is just right behind him.
He kind of jumps at the feeling.
Apologies, my dear boy.
Or-
Are you all right? This might, I'm assuming, was quite a conundrum of a battle for you.
He's kind of looking down at the seared remains of where this thing was, and he just kind of like shakes his head. No, not really. That was a lot. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sure. Here. Sylvan Edgar's gonna put two big ass hands on your shoulders, push you back a little bit, and say, "We love you. We hear you. We are here for you, and you are the handsomest tiefling I have ever met." And just give you a big old hug.
He's kind of
Gimme is
stiff as a
offended.
board, and his eyes are kind of like flickering between everyone else. Like, oh.
Oberon just like
It's
walks.
okay. Just take a moment.
Oberon walks away. I'm just going to second wind while I'm here.
Mhm. KFC
Ooh, that's nice.
would fly over to you and say, "You were quite honorable in that battle. Would you care for some healing?" Wait.
Oberon like looks at him and just try to save it for somebody who needs it more, and like motion his head over to where T is.
All right, he nods and floats over to T. He's going to do another. He's going to do his final cure wounds of the day on T.
Oh.
Oh, that's not
She
good.
she bows a bit in thanks.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that's another 6 hit points for T.
Thank you. And
oh.
she'll knock back that healing potion she just got.
So 2d4
Great.
plus 2.
So 6.
Another 6.
6. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Every bit of healing, yeah. Yes.
Um,
What's Oberon doing is he kind of like separates from the group for a bit. A wound will also move up
his
towards him.
mind is just many different places. It's the first time that he's ever felt like that, just intense, like rage that boiled over to the point where he felt like he wasn't himself for a minute.
Mm-hmm.
And like he's almost a bit ashamed of how he was in that moment, and then at the same time of what he, as like he tries to justify it to himself that it was corrupted. It wasn't like what it seemed to be. It wasn't what it was meant to be. But some part of him still just can't get over the fact that he did the most. He was the key aggressor against a central creature of his everything he's believed in, and kind of just like shaking his head to himself.
I will say, and trying to justify it in that it was something that was corrupted. It wasn't. Your mind does flash back to that moment where it said, "I'm just doing what's in my nature," and your insight check on it that showed, yes, it was corrupted, but you can't know for sure that it wasn't
Oberon's
just a further exaggeration of what was already there.
Oberon is telling himself that it was corrupted. He knows, but he is trying desperately to push it to the side right now.
You know what might help him push it to the side? So the sapphire is shattered. It's useless. It's nothing. All that gold and gems and stuff that are in that pile, though, they're still there.
That's true.
That's true.
T will saunter over and start picking through it.
Oh, T, hey, oh.
Hey, oh,
What?
oh,
Hey,
hey, oh,
hey,
hey,
boo-boo,
oh, hey, oh,
hey,
Like,
boo-boo.
he's still being held by like Sylvan. Like, I imagine he kind of like actually just picks him up and like moves the turn.
that doesn't help.
Oh, I got you. Whatever you need, darling.
I will koala this.
Have you been swaddled recently? I can assist if you would like to be
I am
swaddled.
an amazing little
Or
spoon.
Bjorn.
Yeah. So you saying something to T?
Maybe be careful near that stuff. This thing was kind of fucked up in the head, and we don't know if it was being
That's
caused by
fair.
something.
Yeah. You can give me everyone can give me an investigation or an arcana check as they look over this pile of treasure.
Wow,
Shouldn't I have
you guys are
advantage, but
great.
14.
That's a 2.
Funny.
Okay, T, your arcana, you don't sense anything magical. Well, there are some magical items in this pile, but you don't sense anything of like an enchantment or like an active spell going on, just like the residual magic of the items. So there you don't get the sense of any like curse energy or anything like that.
That's good.
With the people who rolled investigation checks, so Essa,
14.
you would see that the treasure here is like, it's treasure, it's cool. Some of it has like specks of blood. Some of it has things that like clues to you that, this wasn't just something that the fiend brought with him. This isn't his stuff.
Yeah, gathered from
We were
people
not
he's
the
killed.
first people here.
Kelsey had mentioned there were adventurers before us.
Yeah, message goes. And this is what was left behind.
Right. He would lure people to him. And if they could not free him, he found other uses for them.
But no longer, my dear, no longer, thanks to you.
What? Wait, what other uses do you mean?
He like shudders and just says, he would enjoy it's hard for him to speak it, and he just says, he was one who took pleasure in pain.
Kelsey, question. Have you met others who followed Medir before this one?
I have personally not very many. No. Why? I have not been expected to perform very many battles or excursions against those parts of the realm. This was actually something that I chose to do to prove that I could stand alongside my brethren in resisting the forces of the Sylvans. Right?
I see.
So you don't know if they're normally this freaky.
He kind of like sheepishly, like, looks down and just says, in battle, cruelty is expected. Just the nature of war. But there are also tales of those of my brethren who would be captured by Sylvans, and though not all of them would meet terrible fates as would befall the adventurers who were unfortunate enough to find this Tuama, but it wasn't something that never occurred.
In your time here, have you seen others like this past the point of coalescence?
No.
Just him?
No, just this one. No other forces of the sylvanist organization.
Got it. There's just whatever replaced Tuama at the point, correct?
Right. That. I've never seen anything like that. That he kind of like goes silent and kind of withdraws within himself. If you all would like to learn what exactly is in that treasure pile, I have it here for you.
Yes, please. Alice, treasure.
On it.
All right. First up, we got some copper pieces, baby. 1,100. Next up, we got some silver pieces. 9,000. Next up, we got some gold. 2,100 gold. And I'll also be writing this into the thing here. 2,100 gold. As well as 140 platinum pieces.
Nice.
Additionally, there are 11 gems in here. If you would get them appraised, they would all be equal to 50 gold pieces each. So that would be zircon, jasper, price of praise. I've never heard of that one. Well, you know what? You'll just write down 50 GP to 1150 GPPs.
I was about to say, you don't gotta give us the specifics.
Additionally,
50 gold each.
you find 4 magic items in here.
Ooh. You find a cloak of the Magi, a purple longsword,
A holy avenger. No, the first thing you find. the first thing you find is a ceramic jug. Has several different spouts on it, each of them corked shut.
I think I know
I
what this
think,
is.
yeah.
I think I know what this is.
So,
Oh, if only
smells
Prosper had
faintly.
it.
Smells faintly of mayonnaise. And then
Yeah.
Worked up mayonnaise.
you also find a lantern.
Ooh.
Though it looks like an
Robin Williams.
ordinary hooded lantern, it does give off a magical energy. I will say, without the identify spell, you won't be able to know the exact properties of these things. During a short rest, you can hold one of these objects and study it during the short rest, and I'll let you make an Arcana check to try to discern what it is.
That give up our short rest though?
No. You still get the benefits of a short rest. It's just
Okay,
you can
gotcha.
only do one item per short rest.
Gotcha.
And it does require an Arcana check, a DC of 15. And maybe higher depending on the rarity of the item. There is also a wand in there.
All
And
eyes look.
and additionally, a strange sort of, it looks like a headpiece, but it has the headpiece itself is decorated to almost sort of look like the face of an owl, and the lenses within it certainly give off magical arcana energy.
I
I
think.
think I know what this is.
I think I know what
I know what
this
that
is.
is.
Yeah.
Be like goggles.
They do appear to be some form of goggles, yes.
I like those goggles. I want them. No one else can have them. Sorry, Asa.
Too late.
No one else
Really?
here could use these
Finders
goggles.
keepers.
These goggles that we found in the night. No one could use these night goggles as they were.
Listen,
I'll,
give them.
I'll take the wand. I'll use it as a back scratcher. I don't think anyone would want a wand.
Listen, I'll
party.
take the goggles. Give them to the guy with superior dark vision, so I have super superior dark vision.
Super superior. I see in color. You can just see
No,
it's now daytime.
No. It would extend his vision. He would have 180 feet of dark vision at that point. He's a fucking lighthouse.
Hear the fucking
Tell me what your
THX sound when he
lighthouse
walks
eyes-
up.
And guess what? Guess what? That's still not as much dark vision as Harper has.
Oh my god.
It's like I can give like 300.
All right,
Yeah.
so those are the items you all find. And then as you kind of collect them, put them in your bag of holding, Kilsey says, right, well, should we journey to the heart of this place of coalescence?
I think maybe we should take we still
Rest.
have some time. A short rest would be beneficial for some of us.
All right.
Indeed.
Yeah, so during the short rest, who would like to try to discern the nature of these magic items?
Not me.
Let me check something real quick, 'cause I think I can help
I'm just rolling hit dice. Tauros, I'll also say
when you
before
finish.
this short rest, you can sacrifice the use of your channel divinity and get two levels worth of spell slots back with your harness divine power.
I mean,
And you get your channel divinity back on short rest.
Yeah. What I was checking is I was checking the Whispers of the Dead if it was I had to finish a short rest, but I have to finish it before I can change the proficiency.
Mhm.
'Cause I was going to
wait,
change
my
it to
channel
Arcana.
divinities. I'm a pally. Do pallies have those?
Yes.
Yeah, paladins have channel divinity.
What's my channel?
You
Oh, harness.
get-
There it is. There she is.
You get your glory paladins
I get the,
perilous athlete and inspiring smite.
I will sit with one of the magic items. She'll ask around to see if anyone has any particular interest in one of them.
I'm going to use my one
Uh,
barbarian hit dice right here.
Ooh,
That's a
I'm the
girl.
Barbie girl.
Pretty cool.
Pretty tight.
See what those goggles are about.
I was so
Joke.
happy. I was so happy that there was an end character reason for Oberon to rage. I was like,
Oh, yeah.
he's not going to do it till
Yeah.
it makes sense.
She'll sit with the strange headpiece
Okay. Yeah.
and vibe with it for a while.
Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
Also, I love how we got to see the
Oh,
pure.
sorry, that's acrobatics.
We'll keep the roll and just add your Arcana bonus.
So
That's
it's a plus one.
That's 20.
Yeah, 20.
Oh, so 20. Yeah. Yeah, these are goggles of night. While wearing these dark lenses, you have dark vision out to a range of 60 feet. If you already have dark vision, it increases your dark vision by an additional 60 feet.
She'll just immediately chuck it at S's head with no
He
He
explanation.
can't see it.
No need.
Can't
see.
She
He
still has
can't
the
see it.
dancing light. She still
I
has
know,
the
I
dancing lights.
S's head was turned, so he still didn't see.
And-
Just
It does not require attunement to use the goggles of night.
Hell yeah.
ow. Thank you. What do these do?
These will help you. Put them on.
Okay. I can imagine. It's like when you put on night vision goggles and there's still a light switch.
You'll because literally everyone else has
Dark
dark
vision.
Yes.
vision, yeah?
Yeah.
Yes.
So she'll just snuff out her lights.
Yep.
Besides Woon.
Oh, wound.
Oh, I can
Isn't
see.
Woon a dog? Can't dogs
Yeah, but
see in the
Woon-
dark?
What? What world do you live in, Zach?
I thought dogs had
Dogs see in the
dog
dark.
vision.
Obviously.
Just because they see
dogs-
black and white doesn't mean it's dark
they
vision.
see in the dark.
Tangent, that was good.
Woon
I
has
will-
other senses that he can use.
yeah, he can
I-
make up for it.
Dogs can see in the dark.
Shut up.
I'm looking
I-
it up.
You sound like me.
I'm not great at this, but I'll just grab that ceramic jug and I'll spend some time with it to see.
Yeah.
If I could
Give me an
figure it out.
Arcana check.
Could I also try what were the other two magic items?
It was a
No.
Wand
wand
in the lantern.
and a lamp.
Wand.
Oh, 11 for me.
I'll do the wand. And damn it,
Yeah.
if I missed my proficiency, that would have been higher.
Unfortunately, neither of you are able to discern the nature of these items.
It's a jug. It's a
It's a
jug,
wand.
guys.
Nice joke.
You
That
can
shit's definitely magic.
you can certainly try to uncork one of the spots
Nope.
on the jug.
Nope.
I don't know if I'd do that.
There are
You said 4?
1, 2, 3.
I don't
There are
think
10 spouts on the jug.
10. I will
Just
revise that in our
Not
party
trying to
list.
meta for any reason, but let's say my mom was an alchemist. Would
Yeah.
that help me at all with this?
Ooh, okay. Yeah. Let's give you advantage on that.
Also,
All
I'll
right.
point out we still have that healing
Nope.
jug. We still have that healing jug. Somebody has it in the party. I
Yes,
don't know.
the Dagda's ointment.
Yeah,
dog-
Dr. 4 hits of the Dr. Ointment are in the bag.
Just in case we
Look at the
want
bag I'm
healing.
holding handout.
Hey Jack, can you just skim over my sheet and make sure I'm not missing my channel divinities written anywhere? I don't want to add them if I don't see them on my sheet.
Let me see.
I can just pop them in, but I just want to make sure
Yeah.
I'm not missing them.
I should go ahead and
Somewhere.
swap my proficiency.
You are a
I'm a
Oath of
glory,
Glory.
Like Trey just mentioned, I have the
I know
Peerless
which
Athlete and
ones-
Inspire Smite. I looked it up online, but I don't see it on my sheet.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. You should probably just go
Just
ahead and
Oh, I'm just gonna add them in.
yeah.
Hey,
Uh,
guys, I took a second look at the jug. Still a
It's-
jug.
yeah.
Good to know.
Wonderful.
Yeah, the
Your
only
insights are indispensable, Edgar.
yeah,
Thank you.
the only item you were able to identify were the goggles of night, which still pretty useful. T doesn't have to start bringing dancing lights with her everywhere anymore.
Could you
We can be
describe
stealthy.
the lantern again? Did you say it was
Yes,
hooded?
so it is a hooded lantern. It has no oil in it. So and I imagine you all don't have any lantern oil on you. Just double check. Make sure there's any more defining features. Yeah, it just looks like a hooded lantern. I will say this: the port in the front of it, that is where the flames light would shine out, has a curious kind of pattern in the glass, that looks like an eye.
Hmm.
Just with the way that the panes of glass are arranged. The wand is, it's a wand. There's not too much you can really glean besides that.
It's a stick that smells like magic.
Indeed.
A magic stick.
All right. After resting, recharging your abilities, healing yourselves, will you continue forward?
Mm-hmm. Hey, Kelsey, how far do you think we are from the point of coalescence?
Oh, we are several hundred feet from there. Yes, Wank.
Gotcha. So I'm guessing there's a good chance we run into more monsters like what we saw when we met you.
You hear a echoing deep down the halls, and KFC just looks at you and says, most likely.
Gotcha. I'm gonna turn to Essa. Hey, now that you can see,
Yeah.
how would you feel about scouting a little bit ahead? And I'm gonna point at Oberon and Tauros before those two.
We're
Well,
both
not
like
Oberon
fixing our
anymore.
armor.
Yeah.
We're
Good
both like
point.
fixing our armor. It's like
Oberon's still not good at stealth, but he just doesn't
Mhm.
have disadvantage.
Because as long as I don't die, then I guess it works.
Alright.
I'll be a little bit closer.
Okay.
Too bad.
So now, so I believe during the short rest, your Sylvan form would have dissipated, correct?
Yep, I would have dropped it before the short rest so that I could regain it after it.
Yes, yes, yes. We bring you back.
Artist Divine Power.
Heh.
Okay. So what will your marching order be now that your rogue has dark vision?
I guess me up front to sneak ahead.
Yeah, definitely.
How far
be-
ahead?
Far enough to where we wouldn't impede, but because you're fast, we want to say like maybe like 45, 50 feet.
That's
That
what
way you
I-
could dash
yeah.
back.
That way I can get me and then get back if I get attacked or snuck up on.
Sounds good. Okay. Let's get are we doing a group stealth check? And then Essa getting his individual stealth check as a scout, or are the rest of the party not stealthing?
I feel like we would try to stealth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So we'll get Essa's individual stealth check first.
All right. 17.
Not bad. And then the group check. Zoran Telekarov will join you.
11.
Oh,
God.
boy.
20!
That 20.
Now remember, it's a group check, so we just need half
God
of you to
damn it.
kill the.
Oh, no.
Damn it.
Kelsey has proficiency in stealth.
Wound over. Wound is
That
over.
was,
Okay. Well,
that was bad.
that's bad.
I can only
You gotta hope
I can
that.
only put the team
A-
on my
as-
back so
Bad.
much.
As it's just a hand, all of a sudden he hears clank, clank, clank. All like behind him. He's like, shit.
Is it just
Oberon
like,
and Wound are just like silent as a mouse, and he's just
It's KFC doing Pig Panther, but it's all Wans.
wah, wah,
Wah, wah.
wah, 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 wah. Our viewers must love us. All right. Yeah. So we're gonna go ahead and march on out. So
Jack. If you just want to move Wound with Essa, that way the
yes, that way it'll
see on
still
the map,
show
and we'll
on the
just
map.
remember that Wound is with me.
Yes. Okay. So Kelsey would lead you. Would direct you so back down to the central chamber. He will say he'll bring you back around to the corner, leading in, that led into the region that you're in now, and say, now we can, if we think that we can cross this chasm, we can try to go up this way. Otherwise, there's a more direct route back in the central chamber.
How
What are
big was
the
the chasm?
benefits to crossing the chasm?
Mm, he is going to think back. He hasn't explored the entire cave. He's just, he knows where he first arrived and then where he ran out. So he's like, I'm not sure that there's a genuine benefit, if I'm being honest.
To stick to the center passage.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, safe.
Okay. So moving back into the central chamber, at where you first arrived in here, say, okay, I do believe that I came in, and I did not come through there. And he points to the northern passage. I am not sure exactly what lies beyond there. I came from this way, and he points back to the passage in the direction where you all found him. It may be shorter to go north, but again, I do not know for sure.
Understood.
How treacherous is this chasm?
So the chasm was back the other way. It was also up north, but it's a sheer the widest point of the chasm is 20 feet. So not an impossible jump, but it would, put some of the less strong characters at a severe disadvantage. And it does drop to a very sheer drop. It is like even only Oberon looking down it would be able to see the bottom. It goes that deep.
Fuck.
That's deep. I'm cool with taking this safer, more well-known route.
Yeah.
All right.
As well.
Me too.
I agree.
He says, "Now I haven't gone through this passage for a while, so there may be things there that I don't remember, but I suppose that's what we have a scout for."
I'm keeping my ears open too. I want to use heightened senses just to try to keep track if noises at any point get closer.
Yeah, absolutely. So as you leading down the western passage,
The
you
one
would,
we found Keldrian?
yes.
Okay, just want to make sure.
So leading down the western passage, you would find the corridor with the corpses of the Hornets still there, or rather, I think one of them dissolved into mush, if I remember right. So the one Hornet and the other mush pile that was a Hornet. Moving further in, you'll find the cavern wherein Kilsey was found. And Kilsey will point to the northwestern passage as opposed to the northeastern one.
Okay, so the one I'm putting S in front of him.
Yes.
Cool.
All right. So I think at this point, can I have what's everyone's passive perception?
13.
Oh no.
11.
Actually, hold up.
14.
Actually, mine should be 16 now. Actually,
16.
Sorry. I had swapped my proficiency over to perception with the Whispers of the Dead.
Gotcha. So I will say, as you're like leading ahead of the group, you would be the first to hear sounds of bones snapping and sinews being swallowed, and seems like something up ahead is feasting.
Do they are the creatures biting, making like noises, and would I recognize many similar noises to the Hornets that we fought?
You never heard the Hornets eating, so you wouldn't know.
That's fair. That's fair.
Uh,
Okay. Like right before heading up, Essa does kind of whisper, kind of say back to everyone, sounds like there is something up ahead. I'll try to get a better look before and see what I can tell you about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna Crimson Right Firebrand again, just so I'm prepared.
Sounds good. Essa, move on up ahead with you had a I believe 17 stealth. All right.
Yes. Oh, AJ, those Crimson Right dice are not being kind.
Yeah,
to
they're
you.
not really
Yep.
being your friends. This time.
No.
They're gonna get up to this corner I can see right here.
Okay. Yeah. So moving.
Hi there.
Yes. So moving up in the center of a square chamber that you have discovered sits on the ground an odd being. You've never seen anything quite like it. Its body seems almost featureless, except for the fact that it is wreathed in shade and shadow. It seems almost formless, and yet it seems almost like a formless solid mass, but also a not entirely present thing. However, what you do notice is that its back is facing you, and then as you step forward, despite your best attempts, you accidentally kick forward a stone, and it tumbles into the passage, and with a sudden wild snap of its neck, it turns and looks at you, and its face has no features, no eyes, no nose, no mouth, and yet held up to its face and almost disappearing into where you would expect a mouth to be, you see an arm as it crunches down and snaps the bone. Roll initiative.
Oh boy.
And we'll pick it up next time on
Hey.
Dice Age.